Welcome back to another episode of the Your Best Self podcast, and we have a special in-person episode with Dalton Musselwhite. I don't even know if your last name. It's so good, it seems fake.
No, it's definitely my last name.
Musselwhite. It's just so. It just fits so well.
So Musselwhite.
And I appreciate you being on the show, but before we even go there, I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, God.
Last year,
Yeah.
I felt like it was a good thing to do to support Levi in going to Summer Shreds.
I know.
I flew down there, set up the hotel. Everything was fine. You had the whole plan to come with me. It was great. We were going to support Levi.
Oh, you were going to room together?
We were rooming together.
Hold on, I had the fucking bone to pick with
all this was
Where
great.
the fuck was my invite? Why am I hearing about this 2 years
Everything
later?
was sunshine and rainbows. I'm getting on my flight, and this motherfucker texts me and goes, "Bro, I can't come." He was going to drive from Pensacola to Dallas, so it's only like a 6-hour drive. It's not a big deal. And he goes, "Bro, I'm 2 weeks post hair plugs, and my scalp's all jacked up. I'm really self-conscious, and I'm not going."
There's no way.
And I'm like, "Bro, you're willing to like show butt-naked pictures of yourself, 500 pounds.
Yeah, fact.
You're willing to do
100%.
all this shit with your skin. You're willing to do all these...
Fact.
But you were a little scarring on the top of your head.
My
And
hair is my
you
baby.
just fell apart.
100%.
So
100%.
bullshit.
No,
Leave me hanging.
Let me explain.
I'm on your side.
I had hair extensions, hair flip, whatever you call them, hair transfer or transplant.
Yeah, where they take it from your ass?
Yeah, no, all straight from the back of
Straight from the butthole.
Straight from the booty hole.
Not really. Where'd they take it?
So they pull like a strip from the back of your head, and it's like a strip literally like that, and it's all like 3D scanned, everything in. It was supposed to be pretty quick healing process. It didn't look too crazy, but yeah, like 2 weeks, man, and I was peeling like a snake. Like I don't know what it was. I guess it was like a side effect of the medication, also side effect of them shaving my head. Had never done that before. I mean, I was peeling everywhere, my face. I looked like, there was no way in hell. I was going to
scab on the top of your head.
Yeah,
right?
bro, at that, exactly. Tell me you want to go out in public
He
looking like a
sent me
giant
pictures.
scabby
It
ball
wasn't
sack.
that bad. It wasn't that
It was
bad.
that bad.
Yeah, no, fuck
Yeah,
that. I'm
no.
a Dalton.
David's like, oh no, it doesn't matter. It's only matters what you think. I think I look like shit. I look like a hot steaming ball of garbage. We're not leaving. Okay, I'm sorry. Summer shredding. Levi,
Stay the fuck home.
Yeah, it's not happening. So yeah, I'm sorry. We can do this in these summer shredding.
Shenanigans.
Your hair looks good.
Thank you. It's slowly coming in. We're trying to grow it out. We're about what? Almost. I think I had it in October, so almost 9 months out now.
So how long till it doesn't smell like butt anymore?
It doesn't smell like butt anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's not actual butthole hair. We're just kidding. It comes from the back of my head. I have to clarify.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. So, no, but the process was crazy, man. Like I was awake for it. And then
really?
Yeah. So you start out being awake for it, and they take this big ass needle. I recorded all of it, and literally that was the worst part. Was them taking the needle at first. They shave your head, and then they're like, but when they stick it in to get the the numbing agent, they literally like kind of twirl it. So when I tell you that was I almost broke the chair, dude. Like literally, I was cranked
You
on that.
feel something in your...
Hell yeah, because you're wide awake for this part. This is the part where they're numbing it. So they numb all that, and then they take a screen, like a computer, like literally like a giant machine that comes over. It's like literally goes into your skull, rips the hair out, and like within a second goes back over like a tattoo gun.
Oh yeah, because it rips out by the follicle.
Yeah, it's like tick 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 tick. Like yeah, it was.
So it hurt.
Yeah, just a little bit. So
Would you do it again?
yeah, because I mean I only got like 2,000 hair follicles transferred, which I mean I think like Daddy Sebum got like 4,800.
Mink, yeah.
So
from his nutsack, that's crazy.
Oh my god. Anyways, I would do it again, but it was definitely a painful process. I had to sleep sitting up for like 3 days. So yeah, there was a process of healing for sure. But I mean,
so at what point did they knock you out, or they never knocked you? Were literally up for all of it?
So you are in a lulled state. Like
yeah, okay.
I'm dozing
You're in
in and out of
twilight.
consciousness. Yeah. So like at one point, I've got the machine going in the back of my head, and you can hear in the video, it's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, I'm good. I'm hanging in there. Yeah. Yeah, it was
It's like the dentist. Everything good?
yeah, literally. Yeah. I didn't know whether to cry, laugh, or try to run. You know, so it was bad. But Yeah, I would definitely do it again. Maybe not, with that surgeon potentially. Maybe I'd like go out of the country for it. So
I know. I heard Turkey's the hot spot. That's where everyone is going right now.
Turkey is. Yeah, if you go to Turkey, literally, man, when you go to the airport, there's like probably 100 dudes in there just wrapped with like a little white wrap from the entrance.
I mean, I know someone who went to Turkey and did it. And his hair looks phenomenal.
Yeah, they do amazing work. Like,
Interesting.
I will say I'm happy with the results I got from 2000 for like 2000 grafts up here.
Right.
So it's but it's
So
still
why wouldn't you go back to your surgeon?
Well, I mean, he's currently allegedly in trouble right now. I don't understand what occurred, but yeah, he's looking at charges for murdering his wife.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, she died.
What?
She died while on the table while he was operating on her. Yeah, and
Oh, that's a no-no.
That's
it
a
was like
problem.
all over like the news and everything. And yeah, I remember I was on TikTok live and somebody was like, "Hey, didn't you have a surgeon who, like, isn't this your surgeon's office?" And I was like, "Wait, yeah, what about it?" And I was like, "They're a great place." And they're like, "Oh yeah, well you should check the news." And I was like,
He
Very
killed
reputable. He
instantly,
killed his
I
wife.
ended the live and I was like, "It's like, oh my god,
What man
the
is
hell?"
touching your hair?
I mean, it was actually too. Like they were doing it together. Yeah, literally,
God.
like they were a team, so they came in.
Oh, his wife was the nurse or something?
yeah,
too?
she worked there as well. That's what I'm saying. So like, I met her. She like
Oh,
literally
shit.
helped do a lot of it. She's in the
Well, that's
video.
really traumatizing.
Yeah. So
Every time you do your hair now, you have to think of this woman.
oh my god. I mean, no, I don't.
Oh wow, I really just ruined your whole entire life.
Jesus. All right. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go shave my head and never. Yeah. Thanks, John. Oh crap. But yeah.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Yeah, dude, that got really dark.
I got really dark there for a second, guys. I'm really
Anyways,
sorry about
I'm thankful for my hair
that. Your
transplant.
hair looks really good.
It's added a lot of like, because I was super insecure about my hair, man. Like I
Yeah.
was literally wearing hats every day.
Listen, I get this widow's peak that I have to shave, and a lot of people online call me out about it. And I'm thinking about getting it like laser removed, just this one little patch right here. So I totally get the insecurity thing because
man.
I remember when I was in maybe second grade, our teacher, like first day of school icebreaker type thing, made us all go around the room and say something we liked about ourselves. And I was like, well, I was kind of lead it off because I have an A last name, so go me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I know I'm really fat, but I have some great hair. And my hair has just been my baby since I was a baby. So I totally get it. If anything happened to my hair, I'd probably flip out.
Man, it got really thin really quick. I mean, I've been thinning, like even at an early age, like I had the peaks. That's why, like, even in high school, I called the Alabama swoop. Because, like, you remember when Justin Bieber was a thing where you guys walked around in like 2008?
Yeah, with
like,
the little
they'd
stupid.
throw their hair like that. And
Oh,
swoop.
yeah.
Bro, mine, I just had a comb over. I was basically like Donald Trump before it was Donald Trump.
That's
like
cool.
I'd comb it over and it would just stay firm. And
That's
that was
really
like-
nice.
But I mean, I was super insecure with my hair. And so then as it got worse and like you could see my summer shredding, it was like thin. Like, and I was like, okay, I got to
Well, drastic weight loss also causes a lot.
It does. Yeah, that's a common
vitamin
thing. Even
deficiencies.
with like men and women both.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
a lot of the women is like, oh, it's the only thing. But no, men.
No, man, we lose our hair. Yeah.
So I have a crazy association here that is we went from dark and I'm gonna go darker.
Oh wait, hold on. Well, he did a killer job. There we go. That's what I wanted to say 10 minutes ago.
He did a killer job. It actually goes off that.
Oh my
Because so wait. So
Okay.
your last surgeon who trying to fix your hair killed his wife,
Fact.
Yes.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
How are you ever gonna get excess skin removal surgery knowing that you're 0 for 1 on surgeons right now?
I'm doing okay. Technically, I'm 0 for 2 on surgeons.
You're
So-
0 for 2.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
over 2? How are you
yeah.
over 2?
Because I had a paniculectomy in
Oh, that's great.
October. Was supposed to have a paniculectomy with a abdominoplasty, and I only got the paniculectomy. I woke up and was like,
We forgot about
where the fuck is the rest of it? Why do I still have all?
What?
Yeah, so that's why like all my loose lower skin was cut off, and that's why I still have all the main skin up top is because they didn't do it. Yeah. So and he's like, oh, you can come back, and I was like, no, like hell, I'll come back. There's no way.
What?
Yeah.
I would have been swinging.
Is everything you've done like in Pensacola?
Yeah, that's why I will never do it.
Oh, okay.
One was in Gulf Breeze, but I mean, which is if you think about it, like Gulf Breeze, Fort Walton area, like some people come into town for like certain doctors in Gulf Breeze. Like there's one of the biggest.
This is dying again. Anyway.
Oh my god! All right, this is a dark podcast. I love it. Dark After Dark with Dalton. That's
Wait,
the name of it.
so the
this
pennilectomy, was that a plastic surgeon or a general surgeon?
It was a plastic.
It was a mortician, actually.
Because he killed it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, yeah, he actually,
That's wild.
Yeah. Funny story. And I should probably get this removed. But yeah, he left a stitch in me, my first surgeon, from October of 2020. Yeah. And you can still see it.
Really?
Yeah.
let me see it. Where's the titty?
It's like right there.
Oh, never mind.
You can't see
Yeah, the YouTube probably.
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah. It was.
So basically, what you're saying is everyone watching this podcast right now
Is don't take any
no medical recommendations from Dalton.
Whoa, I didn't do the damn thing. They did.
You just make bad decisions on who to go to.
Great doctors.
So now everybody probably understands why I am so reluctant on getting skin surgery, because I'm terrified of it. B, I don't want to wake up and be like, oh well, shit, it's not done again.
Yeah.
Like, or C, I just spent $40,000 and I still don't look like I want to look like, you know?
Absolutely.
And let's be real. That's what the quote is.
No, 100%. 'Cause
40.
I mean, I've had 2 extra skin removal surgeries, and neither one. I mean, my chest was great. I had no problems with the one I had on my chest, but like my tummy tuck did not come out the way it was supposed to come out. The doctor didn't do what he was supposed to do. Like, I'm still battling to this day wounds that won't heal from a tummy tuck I had in 2019. Like,
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
so-
terrifying.
absolutely. So I totally understand what you're saying. Like, I wanted to give my surgeon more money to have the surgery that I knew that I needed to have all the excess skin that I needed off.
Mhm.
And he gave me a surgery, just a hip to hip tummy tuck, when I needed a 360 body lift, a little
Yeah,
fleur de
that's what I
lay,
need
a
to
little
do.
how you doing. And I was like, bro, I'm willing to give you like $8,000 more.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you just don't need it. I'm like, bro, what do you? I lost 300 pounds. What do you mean I don't need
I
it?
definitely need it. Yeah. Like, please fix it.
Yeah, I had a circumferential. The fact that you didn't and I did.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I wanted to like the one that goes all the way to the 360. And
Yeah.
I mean, when I went and got the photos with actually the doctor that I was telling you that did this, he actually quoted me on like to do my
So
everything.
you had to do the thing where you stand in the room naked and then
Yeah, man. And they had a 360 degree
pinching and
room.
shit.
and it's always some young intern who has to do it who's a female. Well, at least
Why
how
do you
was it?
know the exact story? Because that
Wait,
is-
hold
Oh,
on.
because
You're
this
the
happened to
same
me in
with me.
LA. Yeah,
Same-
this happened to me in LA. I get
Same
it.
thing happened to me.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. I'm here in this room, butt-ass
Butt
naked,
naked.
on a pedestal
Yep.
at that.
Uh-huh.
And it's not like she's just over here snapping a little iPhone 12.
Nope, it's a big ass iPad.
No.
Oh, no?
Homegirl had like a
I
strict
had like
camera.
like a full on
Oh,
like
really?
6D camera.
Yeah.
No, mine was
That's
a
what I'm saying. I was like,
iPad on a
oh,
gimbal.
you're getting all this in 4K?
I mean, I had to make
Okay.
my wife come in the room with me because I was afraid. Because one, the girl could only have been 19.
I hate
Okay?
it. I wanted
And
to
I
die
was
that day.
like-
it was awful.
She came in the room. I was in my drawers, and she's like, "Oh, you have to take your underwear off." And I was like,
Yeah.
Sure, I'm gonna go get my wife, and she's gonna stand in here too, because they know I'm gonna say any fucking hanky panky one down here.
I said hanky panky.
Hanky-panky.
Yeah, man, I remember. Yeah, so no. But he did my original quote, and they're like, yeah, you need a butt lift, you need a thigh lift, like, and they wanted to do this full 360 and all that. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe. And like, I've talked to a few plastic surgeons and started the process, and
Not
then
in Pensacola, I hope.
no, across the country now. Yeah, we're gonna fly for this next one.
Oh yeah. Good.
I mean, once I do lock in, yeah. So
I tell you what, there are such seasons to transformation, and it's like
yeah,
first and foremost, do you have to get excess skin removal surgery to feel completed and all
No.
this kind of stuff? No. But flip side of the coin, don't take it off the table.
Right.
Like there are, I don't want to call
You
out
should, you
names,
should
but we
always do
know
what you
people.
want to do. At the end of the day, it's your body. If you're not happy with something and you put in all the hard work, and excess skin removal surgery is going to help you see those results,
yeah.
by all means, if you can afford it, go for it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, please. Like I said, I've had plastic surgery. I don't mind it. I don't think. Again, now I've got a little bit of reserve after everything that's happened, but I still eventually would love to get it. But at the current state I'm in, like the worst annoyance I have is the only time it really bothers me is, for example, like if I'm putting on like my lifting belt, like I literally will get my skin pinched when I'm
Ooh,
pulling. And
that's gotta be a weird
shit
feeling.
hurts. That
Yeah.
really hurts. But or like when I'm pulling on these sleeves, like the loose skin right here, it feels like it's ripping my leg. But those are like an inconvenience that I can still live with, than spend 40 grand for surgery. You know,
Surgery's expensive, man. Like people don't realize. Like it's so goddamn expensive.
yeah. So it doesn't bother me enough that I'm dying here with it. You know. Now on the flip side of that, I would love to see what's underneath, and I think that's why you guys always. I know people are like, "Why do you always pull your skin?" Well, I like to see what's underneath.
Yeah,
you know,
fine.
like I'm sorry, like
I mean, I've never once actually.
I can't do the, if I flex my abs, you're not gonna be able to see it unless you got kind of pull the skin and move it back. So it's like whatever. But I'm happy with it. It makes me enjoy it.
Bro, you're leaner than I ever got to.
Trying, man. We're trying. Well, as of recently, I haven't really been like going 100% like I used to, man. Like, you know, there's days where I say days, I mean, there were months where it was like I weighed my sauces, you know. And this last like 3 months since everything, it's just like, okay, I've found like a balance.
Yeah.
where
That's
it's
the most important part.
It's not. I don't have to wake up and breathe a macro every fucking day. Sorry, I know everyone's like, oh, what?
Bro, 100%. I've been doing that actually lately. It's been kind of nice.
And it's helping me a lot heal my relationship with other things. You know, like my family that, like with my grandfather recently passing, like who helped raise me and was my dad basically. Like it's now helping me not focus so much on fitness and focus on, okay, well, like I'm like before it was balls to the wall, like I've got to do this. I'm 30, like I want to be this by this, and like that was so driven. And now it's like, okay, well, I'm 31, and you know, I don't know how long I'll have with my dad left, so I do want to build that relationship and fix that relationship, and things like that is kind of taking precedence over like, well, can I fucking squat 405? Like I'm not gonna look back at when I'm 50 and be like, damn, I squatted 405. That was cool. So I'm putting other things kind of on the pedestal a little bit higher than fitness, but at the same time, it's helping me maintain that relationship where it's in a healthy place.
Oh, it's freaking huge. Because like at the end of the day, weighing out every meal all the time, it's emotionally, mentally, physically draining.
Yeah.
And it pigeonholes you at certain dynamics of life and time of what you can do.
Yeah. Right. No, it does.
And so there's a season for it.
There is. And
If you're in the beginning and you need to learn it, totally fine. But people ask this question to me all the time, like TikTok lives and stuff like that. Do I still weigh out my food today? It depends.
It does. Yeah. I know.
Absolutely.
I know.
It depends on what I got going on in my life and what my current goals are.
Yeah, it's
Literally.
it's like if I'm really intentional on a cut and I'm trying to be locked in, absolutely.
Yeah.
If I'm just thinking maintenance, maybe I track my protein. That's about it.
Literally, that's what I try to do, is at least hit my protein goals. And like, I know now in this next, you know, year or two, eventually will I try one more time to compete? 100%. Like I fucking love that. That was so much fun. Doing a cut, focusing, zeroing in, and like setting a goal, like, and just kind of isolating yourself as well. That is a mindset that I love. It fuels me. But on the flip side, I'm realizing now it's like, okay, when I'm in that zone, I can't allow for any movement off of it. It's like no distractions. There's no gray area. It's black or white, and I've got to stay on that strict line of like, if I want to reach my goal, I've got to do it. But again, I'm taking the next 2 months to focus on me and my relationship with the people that are still in my life.
Well, it's like competing in general, because actually I planned on competing this fall.
Okay. Yeah.
And I did a bulk about 12 to 14 months since last show, a year and a half ago, or two years ago now.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
And I bulked, went from like 208 to 242 in about a year and a half, and then was planning on competing this fall. Started to cut, dropped like 12 pounds. We're moving that direction.
Yeah.
And then I have best man in a wedding. I'm in another wedding. I have 3 weddings this fall, setting up bachelor party. I started like building this cut, and I'm seeing where things are lining up. And it's like, all right, the bachelor party's 10 days before peak week, before this.
Dude, I know.
And I started putting the numbers together, and I'm like, I'll just be real. There's no way.
No, there's no shot.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to be in the moment at a bachelor party doing all this kind of stuff.
Well, you were on prep for my wedding.
I was on prep for your wedding.
Yeah,
I left at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, you were on prep for my wedding. I specifically told Steve that he was not allowed to do any sort of bodybuilding prep for my bachelor party. If he had anything lined up, he was not allowed to do it. Like, I wasn't doing it. I was just obviously doing a wedding prep, but like, yeah, but I remember specifically you were on prep because you were doing so much wedding, which was, I think, a week after my wedding.
It was the beginning of peak week.
Was my
no way.
Was your wedding.
Oh wow.
And so like when that dessert room came out,
Venetian hour. You know
it
how
was
we do.
stupid. I've never
Roll to
in
wool.
my entire life seen a dessert room for a wedding.
No.
And it was not just cake and 1 or 2 things. It was cake and like pies and
Gelato,
just everything.
chocolate fondue.
It was honestly, and
Rainbow cookies.
Wait a minute.
it all came
What
out
the
at
hell was
11
my
o'clock.
invite? Wait a
It
minute.
was
Oh my
unreal.
God.
I remember
All right,
going to John at 11 o'clock, and I go, I love you, man.
I have to go. He
I
really did. He
have
goes,
to
I
go.
will
I
not
gotta
be
leave.
able to survive.
And as soon as I start, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, no, I was like, no, I got it.
And-
Get out of here. I was like, I feel you, bud. You did your
understand.
thing.
Bro, that's why I'm like, competing is not for everyone.
No, and that's the discipline that goes into this. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does, yeah. I can tell you guys, like, that's why I say I want to do it again, because like I competed in 2022, I started in 2023, and then that's when my grandmother got sick, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna compete in 2024. Like, she's getting better, like we've got her in a home, and then like my grandfather, and then like mid prep, I was like, I think 14 weeks out already, and then like he passed after the Arnold, and I was just like, we're not competing. That's off the table. I can't. So, but yeah, man, I want to compete in 25 probably. Like, I gotta throw in some size. I don't want to be a little skinny dude, like Steven says. Yeah. But I need some size.
Are you doing transformation, or are you gonna do like classic?
No, I'm gonna do like actual classic or physique. Like men's physique is that the one with the thong?
That's bodybuilding.
Yeah. I don't want to do the thong. I want to do the
one
one
where it's bodybuilding thong. You go
not that one.
You go like you go.
I don't want to do the trunks where it like goes on here. I don't want to do that one.
You go like briefs.
I think
like
that's
briefs
is
is
classic.
classic.
Yeah,
and then you have board shorts, which is physique.
Yeah, I want to do classic.
So classic is like it's not a man thong, but it's like a briefs.
Yeah. So I don't know. I want to try it. We'll see. I'm gonna have to throw in a lot of size, which again, that's another mental thing to overcome. But,
Absolutely.
Everyone asked that also. It's like, was it hard to gain muscle after losing the weight? And it's like, for me, it is. There's days.
It's hard to watch the scale go up.
Yeah,
You're so used to it going down, or your focus is always on making the scale go down. And even when the scale's going up positively, it can be a total mind fuck.
Yeah, it's a mind fuck. I know for sure. And like, I know for you, and for at least for me myself, like I carry my loose skin right here. So it's like when I do start bulking, what is the first place
you
where
get
it shows?
right in the middle,
right here, man.
Yep.
It's like I look like a spare tire, like a busted can of biscuits. It's instant, but
I love me a busted can of
everybody loves a good Pillsbury busted can of biscuits.
again?
Yes.
You do want to?
I mean, if I am able to stay healthy for more than 6 months and have no more surgeries and not almost die, I will gladly step on stage again. But
Okay. Transformation.
Let's get
or what
back
would you
into
do?
the gym first. Bro, let me fucking make you piss this week. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do. I'd love to do transformation again, only because summer shredding robbed me of my first title. I came in second when everyone knows I should have came in first, but that's another podcast for another day. And then I would love to. I'd love to do any other show, any other classic.
Can we not bring that up? Why, of all things, did you bring that up?
I just want to do an NPC show. That's it, just one time.
See, I did NPC before Summer Shreds.
See, yeah, that's just crazy to me. There was no way. I wanted to do summer shredding first to get that comfortability. And
Summer Shreds didn't exist when I started.
Well, yeah, that's
Did it
also
exist?
true.
Maybe it
No,
did.
it did.
Transformation.
No, it started in like 2019.
Really?
2020.
Yeah. So my first show, my first competition was a physique. I did a physique NPC in 2019, maybe 2018.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just want to try it one time and just.
Oh, I got smoked.
I know.
Like,
I know.
you
I'm
go
gonna get
there
So
and
I
just
want to
every-
get smoked. That's how you get humble.
It is,
Like you
yeah.
can't go in there with the mindset, oh yeah, I'm gonna place. You ain't gonna place shit.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why I'm like, okay, I know it's gonna be humbling, but I still wanted to say like I did it.
I did it.
Yeah.
Bro, you know who didn't do it? Everybody else.
Yeah.
I always get so sick of all these people online that love to talk shit that like transformational people are ruining bodybuilding and stuff and all this kind of. And I sit there and go, I'm not asking to be given first place.
No.
I just want to be on the stage.
Yeah, that's
and if
all
I
I'm
come in last, I come in fucking
I
last.
deserve to be on stage just as much as anybody else.
I don't
I
give a
worked
shit.
just as hard to drop weight. I did prep. I did peak week. I did water manipulation.
You just
I
can't
did
see it.
everything.
Like you can't see it as much as because, and so it's like they yeah. I know.
And I dropped 50 during prep. How much did you drop during your first prep? I dropped 50.
I started in October with Brady, and I was 249. No, 248. I think 248, 249, or 238, 239. One of those, and I got down to 190.
Yep.
So yeah,
I believe it.
Were you in momentum the whole way though? Weren't you?
yeah, I was losing all the way down.
You went straight from your original momentum of weight loss, and then you hit that, and you went straight into a show.
Yeah, yeah.
There was
I mean,
nothing in between.
no, I stayed like at 235 to 250 range. Like I wasn't working out that much. Like the thing that got me really starting to work out was 75 hard. And the only reason why was like, I went through a depressing state in life and I was like, what? I got to figure out who the fuck I am and what the fuck I'm doing. And so I remember the little trend of 75 hard hashtag come up and I clicked on it and I was like, what is this? And then no shit, the person's hashtag I clicked on, she sent me the book that she was reading. She was like, hey, I just finished it. I think this will change your life. Read this book.
and I read 75 Hard, and man, like no shit, it was such a mentally mindset waking. Like it just woke me the fuck up. Literally, it's like, oh, you do have the power to kind of control your mind. You just don't know how to do it. You know? So it's like it's showing you those tools, but in that thing, it's like 75 Hard is not to be a diet. It's not to do
Anyone who looks at 75 Hard is a way to lose weight.
It's not. It's a way to figure out how to be strong enough to put your brain through the shit that you don't want to do. It's like shutting up that one voice and listening to the right voice, you know? So that's what really got me to the gym, man, is that forced me to work out twice a day. So like I was working out on my lunch break. I'd go outside and no shit. I had a car at the time. I would put a rubber mat underneath my car. I'd stick my feet just like this, and I would do sit-ups on the side of my car on my lunch break and just like walk around the neighborhood and like do jumping jacks. And
I'm going to tell you right now, you're 75 Hard. Just like how Barry Bonds has an asterisk to his record, your 75 Hard has an asterisk because doing an outdoor workout in Florida versus doing an outdoor workout in Michigan in the wintertime,
it was
not the same thing.
No, it was brutal.
Nothing like I had some friends that did 75 Hard Michigan in like January.
Yeah,
walking outside for an hour
no
in
thanks.
like negative 10 degrees. I'm like, this is not the same 75 Hard.
No.
This is a completely different 75
That's
Hard.
stupid. Fact.
Oh, I'm in Florida. Oh, I get to walk outside in 65, 7-degree weather.
I will say I did mine during.
Yeah, but there is days in Florida where you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's fucking.
It was 98 fucking degrees. Yeah, so like when I was doing it at noon when I'm walking, because my lunch was like 11:30.
Yeah, it's high noon.
It's like 103, 104. Like I would get a sunburn every time I'd go outside.
Absolutely,
like
you got that swampy coming back to work.
But
this man doesn't get warm. He gets cold.
Okay, hear me out.
But he was heavy.
I was heavier than when I was doing that. So like I was. Now when I've got small,
now he's just a baby back thin bitch. But back then he was a big old busty muscle.
Do you understand? In the last 4 days, I've heard "I'm cold" out of him at least 2 dozen times.
I know, man. All my friends would make fun of me because it's summer in Florida and I'd have a hoodie, and they're like, "Why do you have a hoodie?" I'm like, I get chilly, people. Like if I go inside,
I'm lean as shit. What do you want from me?
I feel you. I can't walk down the milk aisle of the supermarket anymore. I just freeze.
Oh no, hell,
I don't know.
My teeth will be shattered if I leave the gym and I'm damp. No, there's no way.
A little moist.
A little moist. There's no way I'm going to the grocery store because literally I'll be like, it's like teeth chattering. There's no. Feels like, is something wrong with them? Yes, I'm cold. Leave me alone. No,
so what you're saying is I'm gonna get you into cold plunging.
No. Actually, okay. Funny story. I'm sorry. Lumi Therapy. Shout out. I have not used your cold plunge recently because I can't do it.
Oh, so send it to me.
They sent me one, bro. I literally set it up and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. And then
I literally set it up and
I
I didn't even put the ice in the tub, and I just got in it from the sink into the sink water. The sink water was too cold. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm good. Y'all are crazy. You can take your cold plunge therapy and shove it up your ass. I'm glad it works for everyone else. I don't need cold plunge therapy.
Bro, it's so fun. I had some buddies back in the day, like this is early phase transformation. I was probably down 70, 80, 100 pounds. And one of my best friends, Luke, one of the most competitive people I know. And not only is he ruthlessly competitive, I'm sorry, when he loses, he's one of the worst losers I've ever met in my life. And he has such a competitive just drive that in general life, like, and I'm going to put it this way, it's sports. Right. General life, he won't do shit. But like when it comes to sports, he will bend rules. I won't say break. He breaks rules to win. Like whatever sport it is. Yeah. When him and I got into cold plunging, but like we got into cold plunging before it was freaking cool. This was back in like 2015.
Oh yeah.
And like he was at Michigan State, and the whatever bougie fitness center he's at had a cold plunge back then, which is super cool. Oh wow. And it was like 40 degrees, 42. It was cold. And I used to hop in it and go in there for like 2 to 3 minutes. Like it was nothing. And he'd hop in and be like, it would literally be 7 to 10 seconds.
No,
like,
you're nuts.
Bro, you're out. He'd jump up and I'm looking at him like, pussy. And it literally
set him off.
Drove him nuts that he could not beat me in cold plunge.
Can't do it, man. It's a whole, listen, to those people who can do it, hats off. I respect you. I salute you. I think you're an amazing, inspirational person. There ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. My water has to be hot. Hot. I want if my back ain't getting scalded by the water, like just cooking my.
I'm trying to boil my nuggets.
Yeah, I want to look like a boiled chicken getting out of the shower.
Just so you know, I didn't just make this up, but you have excess skin, and it's been clinically proven.
Oh, it'll snap that bad boy right back
If you just go into a cold plunge, I can guarantee you autophagy.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's what
just
you're
gonna
do.
go away.
That's it, David.
It's-
Go
okay.
get a 55-gallon drum and fill it up
Yes,
with ice.
I need ice water and I need hemorrhoid cream. That's the other one. Just
Yeah,
rub
that.
hemorrhoid
And we
cream
got a
all over.
saran wrap.
Hey, perfect. Even better. God, it'd be like a.
Ah,
Anyways,
gosh, people just make shit up.
I
I'll
swear.
wrap you
You
up
got-
like
you
some
gotta love it.
leftovers.
I feel like if you don't like just laugh at some of the things,
I
they'll
laugh
eat
at
you
people
alive.
every day.
Those are just like some of the things. It's like, yep, I'm gonna cover my body. And
the weight slower, you wouldn't have the excess
If you would have just drank
David
orange
Goggins
juice
did
and
it.
coffee, you would have been.
David Goggins went from 285, 290 to 170.
he really. But David, it's David Goggins. And don't get me
There's
wrong.
a
He doesn't have
huge
loose
difference. There is a huge difference.
I don't give a fuck who carries the boats. I don't
Losing
give a
100
goddamn
pounds.
fuck who carries the logs. They
Who's
can
gonna
stay
carry
there.
the boats?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
David Goggins, I love. You're a great guy. But people who go, well, David Goggins was 100 pounds and doesn't have a lot of excess skin.
Yeah.
Going from 290 to 180
Ain't shit.
is very different than going from 400 to 210. Fact. Very different.
Facts. Carry those boats, bitch.
515 to 190. I'm sorry, you're gonna.
I mean,
have-
Goggins is cool and stuff. Like Goggins, shout out to you. But
Yeah,
like,
shout out
I'm
David
just
Goggins.
not into what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, there's
To each
no
his
way.
own. Carried his dick.
Oh my! All right, well, I just was saying.
I'm gonna beep that out.
Yeah.
I hope, because this is why we can't have nice things, John.
Damn it, John. Anyways,
Goggins is cool.
yeah, no.
What happened to I'm uncancelable?
I'm not cancelable. Come for me. Oh. JR@JRSturdy.com.
This would be great. Yeah, I'm 10 for him.
What if he just actually did a stitch like right
I
off
know.
your line right there?
What's up, John? I just want to say you're an inspiration, man. You're amazing. I don't know why I'm in this conversation, but keep doing you. You're doing great.
And then you're like,
Oh,
I
man.
feel like a dick.
I feel like never. I'm dead. Oh my god.
But Goggins is cool.
I mean,
I
again,
just think that some people take his stuff a little cult like, and I'm just being an asshole. I'm playing around.
cult like and no, I think it's a good conversation. Whether it's
I think
Goggins,
he sets unrealistic goals for normal people who think that the ultimate definition of success and weight loss and everything is doing it the way that he does it, and that's why a lot of people fail. So like that's the separation that I like to keep between the stuff that we do and the stuff that he does. Yeah, you're gonna have those extreme people out there who are balls to the walls, guns blazing, and they can keep up with that lifestyle, and maybe they won't burn out. But an everyday Joe Schmo who works a 9 to 5, who's got a couple of kids, and he needs to change his life. I don't really think Goggins is the one for him.
No.
You know what
I
I mean?
mean, you're not going to tell someone to go carry the boats. when
Fuck
they've
the
got
boat!
Have you
If I hear about these
seen
goddamn
that guy?
boats.
Hold on, have you seen the new guy who's getting big on social media? He's lost like 50 or 60 pounds, and all he does is little David Goggins videos.
No,
Like,
Yeah,
he
I know
does-
what you're talking about.
He just giving stuff. He's like,
yeah, his-
"Who's gonna carry the boats?" And he's
Yeah.
just like running with random shit. He's down
Oh
like
my-
50 pounds.
Oh my god, I love it. All
It's
right,
just-
that's
yeah.
what we got to do.
That whole dynamic of the Goggins approach, you don't have to say it's Goggins in particular, but just the idea of like the extreme nature.
Yeah.
And again, everyone has different goals, but if you're doing something to the detriment
like,
of
what's your
health,
intent? Like,
Yeah.
what is Goggins' intent?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's you start creating a brand where
Correct.
it's like now you're hurting yourself
Yeah.
for the sake of a brand.
His toes are falling off. Like he's waking his
Yeah,
wife
he
up at
has-
3 o'clock in
he
the
has
morning.
3
so
heart
he can run
attacks
100
miles
miles in a day. Like,
like
I'm sorry. I want to sleep in bed till fucking 7:30 in the morning, maybe. And like, I like my toes.
Have a coffee.
I like my toes.
Not have a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know, those things.
Going on a 100-mile run, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm good.
Listen,
I'm good.
If
Good.
I'm not being chased,
Yeah, fact.
there
Unless
is-
there's a fucking
no way.
velociraptor behind me.
Yeah, there's no way. Like unless I'm being chased and I have a motor, 100 miles. Like
No.
I don't have to run faster than a velociraptor. I just have to run faster
than my
than you.
friend. Yeah. No, ain't no
You
way
put me in the woods and I gotta run away from anything. I'm just stopping and it can fucking
Yeah.
get me.
At that
'Cause
point, I'm
no.
taking my chances with these hands. At that point, well,
Yeah.
all right.
We gonna scrap it out for 2 seconds, and if I die, I die.
I'm so happy you don't have to run to be healthy.
Yeah,
If you had to run
Running
to be
is
healthy,
so
I'd be so
overrated.
fucked.
I hate running. I really do. Like I try and it hurts and no,
It- yeah,
I
it
stick
hurts,
to
exactly.
the incline
ran-
treadmill.
I
do
ran
the
a little
bike.
bit.
I just
Bike.
love my incumbent bike. I can ride that little puppy all day long into the sunset. I don't need to walk
like
on
a
an
bike.
incline. I don't need to do any of that.
You know, something that for me like really helps me is, and this is when I use like my because I struggle.
Is this
really
your
bad.
plug for Herbalife?
No,
Oh.
I was. Oh my god. Yeah, right. And this is
My code is right here.
yeah, my code is it? No, but like doing the cardio, but also taking that time to. That's when I scroll social media. Oh,
So,
yeah, when I it's during
aimlessly
cardio.
scroll it's during my cardio. Like,
Absolutely.
I turn my brain off. That's what lets me eat.
But
The
yeah,
time goes fast as hell, dude.
it does.
Like people that don't, they're like, oh, I don't have 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes feels like forever. Bro, take out your phone. Doom scroll for 30 minutes. You sit down on the
30
couch
minutes.
and doom scroll for hours. Do it on the bike.
Do it on a treadmill.
I love
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
That's one thing that helped me. But yeah, I won't run them unless I'm being chased or
I go through. I've actually been in a phase for quite a while where I'll watch a Netflix series.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I've watched shows before. Gone through
I'm
series
currently
before.
watching Suits.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
binging
is it
Suits
good?
right
I've
now.
wanted to watch Suits for a
Bro,
while. Is it good?
I
do good.
waited as long as possible. I got hooked a couple weeks ago, and so it's been my go-to on a treadmill or on a bike.
I really want to start The Bear, and I really want to start Succession.
Suits is tough, is dangerous too because they're like 40-minute episodes.
Oh, that's a
So
nice
you get
card. Yeah.
caught
yeah.
because you watch one and you're like,
I could do another.
I can do another. But then like
And
now
that's
you're at
180
now you're
minutes,
at
and
80
that's like-
minutes.
you're
and
gonna be
you're
onto
just-
something,
you people.
You're jumping quick, and so
Make 27-minute shows, and this that way you can.
it's a
just
27-minute. Like then it's like a half hour, and then you're good. But the 40,
The
like,
40's
you,
tough.
you jump because like once you're invested, you're 40 minutes of investment,
Yeah,
not 29
true.
minutes of investment.
I mean, yeah, true.
It's like it's my short hour, long hour.
Oh yeah, his
Like
short
if
hour,
you don't
long
know
hour
Michigan,
shit.
you guys have to experience that. If you're driving on average something about 45 minutes to 55 minutes, you call it a short hour.
Yeah.
If you're driving something that's gonna be like 55 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes,
Yeah.
you call it a long hour.
it was a long hour. It's
fucking-
it's a very
long hour.
my ass went to
stupid.
sleep on the way here. It's okay. It's okay. Good.
Long hour, my ass. How long are we running? Are we on a long hour yet?
Oh, we're on a long hour right now.
It's okay.
Dalton, I appreciate you being on, brother.
Thank you for having
It's always good to chop it up with you. Where can people find you if they don't know who you are already? Which they don't. I guess they live under a fucking rock.
This guy, whatever. My socials is at MSSLWHT or Musselwhite.
What?
You can find me on
I
TikTok.
don't think it's real.
It really
I still
is.
think your name's fake.
You know, I used to be called I like picked on, and the
Wait,
it was
wait.
called do the opposite of Musselwhite.
white muscles.
Fat black.
Oh, you were called. you were called.
Yeah, Musselwhite, fat black. And
That's not point, David.
That's fun.
No, I know
Do you tell if that? Have you told people that?
I mean, that. Yeah,
Is your therapist though?
no, I don't have a therapist.
Oh,
They're
what the
fired. No,
Oh my
that's
gosh!
like evilly laugh.
that-
No.
I was thinking of different like funny
No,
mean
seriously, yeah.
comments. I
No.
didn't think about that one.
No,
That's
that one
funny.
did not cross my mind, and I'm a
Um,
dickhead, supposedly.
Yeah, no, Dalton. I got called Dolphin as like because I was the size of a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah.
Dolphins are cute.
Yeah, but they're still a big ass fish.
You should have been like, yeah, I'm a cute fish.
They're not. They're mammals.
Mammal, whatever, bro. It swims. That's what I meant. All right, it's still a
Come
bigger.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Even John got that
Oh my-
right.
I know. I messed
What
up.
the fuck
I'm
does
sorry.
that?
Forgive me. Lord.
I was trying to
You
check.
said even die, yeah. I'm
Ooh.
smarter than both of you. Bring this home. Tell the people they're beautiful.
this
Yeah.
home.
All right. So sorry. Anyways, yes, my Instagram is Musselwhite. All platforms. If you guys want to follow, love you guys. Sorry.
Love you, bud.
Love you.
I'm gonna start calling you.
Fat black from now on. All right. Well, love that.
End
End
the
the podcast.
All right, you beautiful people. It was an honor and a privilege for you to be on this podcast with us today. Dalton, absolute pleasure, but it's important to know this is a you versus you game. I hope you take some things from us, be
Yeah.
able to utilize it in your own life. But again, just like we talk about when it comes to doing competitive competitions, all this kind of stuff, it is your life.
Yeah.
You are becoming the greatest version of yourself. So with that being said, have a phenomenal day, and we'll talk to you all later.
Be good. Bye, y'all.